Yeah. 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 Yeah.
welcome to the 5th round of the Summer Major Rankings 1. It's the 5th round, right, Casper? Or am I
Yeah, it
wrong
is.
again? Okay,
It's the
good.
fifth.
Today we will see Providence against Troublemakers. On the blue side, we have Providence playing with Don't, 779, Tahu, Magic, and 971.
Yeah, and on the red team we have Troublemakers with Fraud, Chili, Nap, Helmet, and Relays. So we're in for an interesting match. I think both teams are really good. Troublemakers just came back from a loss against Pepega. Well, I think Providence won their last match against Discipline.
Yeah, and both teams are 3 against 2, right?
No, 2-2.
2-2, of course, round 5. Oh, and by the way, let's not forget, this match should be broadcasted by our lovely broadcaster, Ghost.
Yeah, what a lovely guy.
Amazing guy.
Anyway, the round just started 30 seconds in. It's mainly Troublemakers here trying to get this map control as well as looking for a flag. I see someone driving in the tunnel. OD box dropping also at the same time. Frauds want to take this really fast because Tahoe took this OD because Fraud waited for way too long. He probably didn't see it. But 779, who came from the tunnel, is pulling this flag with his Paladin OD. This has never been done before, I think.
Dragonite will be so happy now. And
Yeah,
he misses it.
but he got stopped by Nap with who used his Hunter OD. Yeah, that was crazy. No one saw him because he went through the tunnel, but he wasted a lot of time with that, as well as his OD. So in the end, it didn't really pay off.
See Helmet and Chili now on the right side of the red base, trying to create an attack here, but Don't has an OD ready. Magic there as well.
Yeah, an Element trying to pull a flag. He also just came through the tunnel. I don't know what this is about. It's the second time I see someone driving through the tunnel and trying to capture a flag. It worked for now. He had to use his repair already, but he's gonna run straight into that Paladin Ricochet from Troublemakers, who's gonna return this flag as well. They waste a lot of time with this tunnel thingy they're doing, but at least they can pull flags. I don't know if they want to do that more. 779, trying to pull a flag, goes to the outside, gets followed by Nap, but he's not going to shoot him with his freeze because he's out of range, but it's... who was it? It was Fraud who killed him.
So far, only solo attacks by Providence, not really any big attacks being created. Helmet now pulling with Sheely with a supportive overdrive if needed. Sheely uses now, but he has to pull the flag himself now. Also, OD has been catched by Nep, I think.
Sorry, I can't tell you, but Helmet taking over this flag. Crusader OD by Don't, who takes out Helmet, who... No, not Helmet, he took out Relates, who also used his Paladin OD. Elements, nice OD by him, also returns this flag, and 779 is gonna pull this flag with the support of that arrow OD from Magic. Helmet uses his Crusader OD. Flag got already taken out, but Tahoe is probably not gonna do much there. Was already on low HP, Fraud getting this return. They have to watch out for Elements, because he's already trying to pull the next flag. Helmet took him out and also took their repair.
Yeah, Helmet and Fraud using his OD there. Probably only one of them was needed, but especially that Viking OD is going to hurt in the next attacks. I think it was not needed to use that one.
Yeah, Crusader OD would have done the job. But at the same time, Tahoe, who took the OD somewhere at the start, still saved it. Fraud also pulling, by the way. Used his repair now, but will be on full HP. But got shot again by Dawn, so now he's pretty low. There's also no repair in the tunnel for him to take. And Relates takes out the flag and will return, so that means Fraud can get his first capture for Troublemakers. They're in the lead now. OD box dropping. Element waiting there in center. He's really annoying there with his freeze, but that probably won't be... I have no clue. Okay, it's still there. Tahoe with a really nice OD. Took out the two players there trying to take the OD, but Tahoe can take it in the end by using his own OD. Really nicely done by him. Elements used this Nitro from respawn. That's definitely not going to help him.
No, indeed. It's cool to see, by the way, that Providence is still using that hammer on Viking, and also Helmet using striker and don't going for the what is it called again, railgun.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we
not
see a
really the
lot of
same.
teams switch to Smoky, but I think in Iran, it just really comes down to preference. I don't know if there is really a better turret here for Viking. And
Or
Striker is also a lot used here, but I gotta talk about the game now, because Tahoe takes out the flag and returns as well. But they still gotta get a capture this round if they want to at least tie here. Relates taking out the flag, Tahoe taking it over, gets a bit stuck there behind all the tanks. Helmet wasting yet again another OD. And Elements pulling, but Fraud is there to take him out with his Smoky Viking.
yeah, a bit more than 4 minutes on the clock. The OD will drop in any minute, and so far the attacks from Providence did not really look too promising, to be honest.
Yeah, it's I think the same, but at the same time they pulled some flags at least. They're definitely not the favorites here. I think Troublemakers is definitely a better chance.
Ooh,
Helmet
the
also
tunnel again.
pulling.
What is it with the tunnel this game?
I think they just really like the tunnel. Toho waiting to return the flag. He probably asked his team if the base was clear. Don't want to return that flag, and that Troublemaker's gonna pull right after. But yeah, this is the third time we see the tunnel being used in this round. Elements pulling the red flag, gets the Paladin OD from 779, but Fraud takes him out. Or I mean, relates, but Fraud was also there behind shooting them, and 779 also with his Paladin OD, that's not gonna help him enough there with all the players from Troublemakers trying to get a return. It's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Time is ticking out for Providence, because they're still down one flag.
Yeah, indeed. Now Helmet and Chili on the attack, both with very low HP, and I don't think Helmet has an repair kit ready. Chili now using a very well positioned OD there. It looks like it will be 2-0 instead of 1-0. Although don't, he misses his overdrive.
It's really hard to use a Crusader OD when the opponent sees you already, because he can try to avoid that OD being used, but you use it still, and Helmet managed to juke that and capture 779 pulling towards center. Magic with an Arrows OD won't be enough because it was used a bit too late. 779 already got taken out, which means they're not gonna get this capture. But Helmet also trying his luck here by himself. 3 players from Providence shooting him, and he doesn't capture.
Yeah, 779 as well with the solo pull attempt, but it didn't work out. With 2 minutes on the clock, it looks like Troublemakers will win this round. It's still possible, of course, but not at the way they are playing right now. Relates and Fraud pushing in the base. Relates trying to pull the flag in. Nep maybe with the support if he drives that side of the map, but he chooses not to.
Yeah, Relate's probably gonna get this third capture as well, even though Providence have 3 players trying to get this return. Don't is gonna get taken out by Nap, and Toho is trying to pull the flag instead of returning. Gets pretty far, but Relates gets him in the end and gets his return as well. And Chile, that's still his repair, so this means they're gonna get their third capture of this round. They're playing really nice. They make sure they first get that map control before trying to capture any flags, and that really works out for them.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Tahoe now trying one last attempt to pull the flag here. He's using his overdrive. Maybe he can even take the box. But I shouldn't wait on it. And he gets knocked out, and Fraud will take the box and return that flag.
Yeah, that's the idea was good from that Viking OD, but he got a bit overwhelmed by all the players shooting him, and that's how he got taken out. Yeah, still Relates trying to get another flag, but got taken out. 3-0 is a pretty big score. Providence didn't manage to capture a single flag, even though they got towards middle. They also put a flag towards the side pretty far, but didn't work out in the end, so that means the score will be 3-0 for Troublemakers.
Yeah, indeed. Let's get into round 2. To be honest, hard to change this up mid map for Providence. It looks like a rough round 2 for them.
Yeah, because they will be playing the same map, of course. The third and possibly the fourth round, as well as the penalty rounds, will be played in red alerts. Which hopefully works out better for Providence, because I think Troublemakers have been playing a lot better in Iran here.
Yeah, indeed. To be honest, I never know how to check that. But will Providence start on the better base or not? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't want to make a guess, to be honest.
Me too. Let's hope for them, because round 4 is not guaranteed, of course.
Yeah, that's true, but they have to win in both bases.
True, true.
Wait, that's not true actually. They still have to play the second round. Depending on whoever's gonna win this, they still have to play both rounds anyway, so doesn't really matter. OD dropping, I think 779 can take it if he can go forward. He gets a bit stuck, but takes it in the
Nice.
end. Yeah, it's really hard to balance yourself with Paladin on top of the hay bills. But yeah, he managed to take it, gives them a slight advantage. They really want to win the next round. I mean this round.
Yeah, definitely. 2 rounds behind in the 4-round game. That's a bit too much. Also, OD box will spawn like directly after the reset. So maybe a bit of a chaotic start on this round.
Yeah, because none of the Vikings took it, you will probably see them camp at the start. Because I think it will drop somewhere around 950 or 940. So if they die right off the bat, they're not gonna take the OD box.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, I don't expect anything different on this round, to be honest. Again, a 2-3-0. That
I see a request by the players of Providence to hype them up, so I'll just say they're gonna win this. They got
okay.
this. They got
Yes,
this.
of course. They do.
But yeah, OD box will drop any second now. 779 with Toolkit is gonna try to distract some players from Troublemakers, because Toho really needs to take this, because he didn't take it at the start, but he got taken out by Relates, and it's Don't who took it, if I'm right.
Yeah, indeed. Not ideal, of course, but it's still in the side of Providence, so that's good for them.
Yeah, I think you also would have had it anyway, the OD, so doesn't make a difference at all. Because you also see Helmet with his Crusader OD, even though he didn't take any OD box.
Yeah, that's a good point. Those 2 minutes at the start are most of the times end off for Crusader to get it OD ready. If you don't on the side of the blue base, side of the blue flag. A nice overdrive by Neb then, knocking out 2 players after the OD.
Yeah, you make sure the players from Providence aren't gonna get into the base. Got 2 at the same time, that's how you usually want to use a Hunter OD. Also nice OD by Helmet. Takes himself, no he didn't take himself out, but he definitely got that splash damage. Also got 2 players with that. Relates, I think, was trying to pull here, but didn't get really far. It was a nice try, but usually you want to get some teammates, but he just wanted to try his luck, I guess. I think the next OD box will also drop any second now.
Yeah, indeed, in like 10 seconds it will fall, I think. Oh, there it is already. Fraud with a good position for it. Tahu, once again, not really focusing on it. I think he's too late already. Ooh, Element will use and take, but it fails. So OD is still in play, and okay, nobody catches it. Oh, there,
Yeah.
779 will do use and take.
Element used but didn't take, so that's that was really unfortunate. He probably didn't use up all his OD. He probably got like 50% left or something. Also, Fraud really timed that OD well, but he didn't get the support from his teammates, so that's why he didn't take it. Element trying to pull, but Nap with that defense. But Element got that Ares OD, but doesn't get healed to full HP, but still got some players with him. Relates is easily gonna pull this flag. There's no defense from Providence.
Yeah, Shili maybe uses here. Chooses not to, of course. Oh, of course, he had the jammer effect. A good return by Nap, and now Relates already very far in the base.
Yeah, Providence put all their efforts into the attack, and that's why they didn't. That's why Troublemakers captured in the end.
But
Because they also didn't get that
OD.
pull.
This looks like a promising counter pull, to be honest. Although flag is being dropped, it's still in play. Can't catch it. Oh, Nap with a return.
Yeah, Fraud also used the Viking OD at the same time, and he is pulling this flag, takes the repair, will be on full HP, but I don't think he has his own repair, but at the same time, I don't think that's needed. They will take out Toho here, and Fraud is gonna get his first capture. Now the second capture of this round. Troublemakers currently up 2-0, OD box falling at the same time. Element probably, I thought he was gonna use and take, but he got taken out, so Fraud takes it in the end. He also just uses OD like 30 seconds before. Also self-destructs to get his HP back, as well as his supplies. Doesn't want to be on cooldown. Nep maybe want to use here 2 players to stun, but decides to wait.
Relates has used, though, pretty early, I think. But maybe Fraud can come up with Relates to create an attack here.
Yeah, he definitely needs some support. Don't spawn on him, but Relates managed to take him out. And Fraud using his Viking or he takes out the first player.
with
Is
a
gonna
mind
take
kill.
out Magic as well. Yeah, this is almost a capture for sure. Yeah, Relates can take that repair. Is on cooldown, so he self-destructs after capturing this flag. But yeah, 3-0 for Troublemakers. Maybe they're gonna get their 4th capture here, but Fraud gets stuck. But has Nep with him, drops it off to him, but Nep is on low HP. Toho takes him out and Relates. He's gonna take over this flag, but they gotta watch out for Element in 779, as well as Toho. Toho is doing some damage there. But I think Element should use on the flag if that's possible. He doesn't reach him, but 779 trying to pull Helmet, locking him with his striker. OD box falling at the same time, but they're mostly focused on the flags now. Looks like this is gonna be a standoff.
Yeah, the first one on this map. OD has been catched by Element. But yeah, Providence needs to clear this standoff pretty quickly, of course. There are 3 flags behind at the moment.
Yeah, standoffs can take really long. I don't think Iran is a map where standoffs take as long as in maps like Sandbox, because Sandbox, a standoff can take the whole round. It's so hard to return when the flag is all the way back in the base. But in Iran, there aren't that many plays to hide, but a standoff in general just takes too much time when you want to come back from a 3 flag difference.
Yeah, that's true. And so far, they are not succeeding in trying to return that flag. They are most of the time defending for Troublemakers players who chooses to still play very offensive, considering the 3 flags lead.
Yeah, I think they know they can get this round easily if they just play how they are currently playing. They don't want to change up their tactic to get out of the rhythm, probably. But yeah, they're doing good so far. The Helmets is doing a good job shooting all the players, even though he's all the way back in the base. He still gets some striker shots off. Don't with his railgun is on cooldown and Relates is trying to return. He's doing some tricks on top of the building there, but 779 helped Don't by taking out Relates.
Yeah, clock is ticking down to only 3 minutes now. Another OD box will drop as well.
Yeah, Fraud is easily gonna take this. I think if he can use a good OD, they can return, but he needs some support from his teammates. He's on respawn now. I expect him to use on his next respawn. But that also depends on his teammates if they
Who relates to
can
Nep?
support.
Nep with a good OD there. Once again, a good OD by Nep, and that's another capture. 4th capture already.
Yeah, but on Arrows OD by Magic, Tahoe is probably gonna pull this. Didn't need the heal, but at the same time he is pulling. But Fraud with a defensive Viking OD 779, using his Paladin OD, but Fraud, who still had his overdrive activated, took him out right after he used.
Yeah, Troublemakers also still have 2 powerful overdrives ready, especially Sheely. It looks like this round is once again in the back for them. Tahu once again trying to pull 779 with the support, but Fraud does a lot of damage there.
Yeah, but looks like they have a good chance. Helmet uses Crusader OD, but that's probably too late to get the return. Magic needs to return first, but he gets the capture in the end, so that means Providence, after 18 minutes of playtime, finally gets his first capture for the team. OD box dropping. There's a lot of players who can still take it, but Fraud really times his ODs really well. Can take it again. I think that also makes a huge difference for the rounds. When a Viking can time his ODs really well and can constantly take it at the center, it will create a lot of opportunities. Just like you see now, this is almost a guaranteed pull by relates. Goes to center. They have that map control, so they don't have to worry about anything. Maybe this Viking OD was a little bit dangerous, but he got taken out really quickly. And relates gonna make the score 5-1 now in favor of Troublemakers.
Yeah, as you said, that's very well played by Fraud and by the whole Troublemakers team, to be honest. So far they are playing a very good match.
Yeah, that's for sure. Providence doesn't really have an answer to all the attacks by Troublemakers. Troublemakers, that OD control by them is actually crazy. I think they took every OD this round, apart from the start. I think 779 took it at the start, but after that, I think every OD went to Troublemakers. But I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, what are your expectations for Red Alert for round 3?
Yeah, I want to start off by saying that I hope that Providence can make a comeback, but I just expect Troublemakers to take this with 3-0, so they're gonna win the next round.
Yeah, I think it as well, to be honest.
Can you still check the viewer votes on Twitch?
Oh yeah, let me check real quick.
I'm wondering what they think.
83% is voting for Troublemakers right now, and 17% for Providence. So Troublemakers has a big lead in the predictions.
Yeah, I can understand that, since Troublemakers, they both have the same score. They're in the same bracket. They both won and lost 2 matches, but I think Troublemakers had played a lot better teams. They played Pepega in the last match. That's definitely a really good team as well.
Yeah, and diamonds for round 1, if I remember correctly. Oh no, that was in the winter major. Never mind. But yeah, Pepega, Deviants they played, so they had a pretty unlucky lineup so far.
Yeah, Deviants won the tournament yesterday by playing Diamonds. They won in the 4th round with 2-1.
Yeah,
Those are,
insane.
yeah, that's actually crazy. I don't think Diamonds ever lost a tournament. They only lost 2 matches, but that was during the Legend stage, where you can afford a loss. But in the rankings, you need to win 4 matches without losing at all. So by beating Diamonds, they're the first clan that's made Diamonds lose a tournament.
Yeah, indeed. It was look a bit weird when you check the diamonds page after this tournament. Like everything is gold, but one thing.
Yeah, it was a close match though. When I
It really
checked
was.
in the 4th round, it was only a 1 flag difference that decided the match. Yeah, it's really well played by Deviants. If you can beat Diamonds, you definitely deserve to win the tournament. And Matrix also
Definitely.
won. They
Against
beat
Mazovi.
Nazovi. We're not pronouncing it correctly, but I forgot how it was pronounced.
I have no idea, to be honest. But Deviants winning from Diamonds and winning the tournaments really makes me hyped for the Summer Major. Like last year, we had the final at the 8th finals with Team P versus Diamonds in the first round of the champion stage. So that was a pretty boring major, to be honest. But now it looks promising again with more teams getting to fight with Diamonds.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe they're gonna change their team still. I think they have a lot of players they had in the past, but I don't see players like Force playing. I think he only plays for the bigger tournaments now, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's possible, of course.
But yeah, anyway, it looks like Troublemakers is gonna start on the blue side and Providence on the red side. The red side is considered a bit better.
Are we seeing tech pass, by the way?
No.
No, then I have no idea.
No, it looks like they're still waiting for the players to join. I think they're gonna reset any second now. I also see a Magnum, but Helmet is definitely not gonna use that.
Saye Siege with a question in chat. I haven't seen any players using Vulcan or other turrets. Are they allowed? Yeah, every turret is allowed in this format, like every hull. But some combinations are just way better than the others. So that's why. Yeah, we have seen Vulcan in like last year a bit, but Vulcan has been nerfed a bit if I remember correctly. So that's why you do not see it right now.
They've changed up all the turrets. I don't remember if it got that much worse, but teams used it in Cross not that long ago. I think it was last major. It was used in Cross on Crusader, but in matchmaking it's really strong. But in this format, most players don't really stay in the open, and that makes Vulcan not as strong.
Yeah, and you can't really hide while you're shooting, so that's also a big problem. You're a very obvious target. But yeah, as you said, last year on Cross, and if I remember correctly, also on Sandal for a bit. But you see the meta change all the time, and that makes esports very interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, I think since the start of this format, I think I've seen every turret, even Isida. I think Isida was used like the very first tournaments where the sport mode was being played, but since then I haven't seen a single Isida apart from my last match. But
yeah, that was not really because it was a good combination.
yeah, apart from that, I've seen every turret, even Shaft. Shaft is actually really good because you can one-shot players. Usually those kind of turrets don't really are that great for this format because the reload is really slow. But if you can one-shot players, then it can make a difference.
Yeah, and Shot has the arcade shot still. That makes it a pretty versatile turret. Even on close range, you can do something with it.
Yeah, if Shaft didn't one-shot or if they didn't have arcade shots, then it would have never been used. But now it can be useful, but you gotta
Like
be
Gauss.
good with Shaft. Yeah, Gauss is really bad now.
Yeah, also because like half your shots are 0 damage because of bug.
Yeah, that also happens sometimes, so that's why players don't really like to use it anymore. But yeah, the round just started. Nep has his Hunter OD, which he took at the start. Relates and Chili are not wasting any time, they're already going in. Gotta take out Magic, but he doesn't have a repair anymore. But I see 3 players spawning now from Providence, so they can easily get this return. Relates didn't really get that far. Nep with a Hunter OD gets the hoe, but apart from that, no one else, and he's gonna get taken out now.
Helm was using his Crusader OD there. trying to make something from this attack. He's still behind the building. He can do some frustrating damage. Also, Chili and Fraud has switched combinations. I think like Chili played
I think
Ares
Chili
last
played
time.
Ares.
Yeah, and now he's playing Viking, and Fraud is playing with the Ares. So they have switched position.
Yeah, that's... You don't see that usually, because they both use the same turret. So, I mean, the Vikings still use Smokey and the Ares still uses Thunder, so it's a really weird choice, but
Yeah, indeed.
maybe they are really assured they're gonna win this.
Yeah, they have to be, otherwise you won't change the combinations mid game, I think. Chili again with the push relates as well. Chili has his overdrive ready if needed, but he chooses not to use right now.
Yeah, you're right. Fraud also has his Ares OD now, but is waiting a little bit. Is on 1 HP for a long time now, but Chili also got his Viking OD. I think, did he take the last OD?
He has to, I think. Otherwise, I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't see
probably
it, but
recharge.
because a Viking already doesn't charge that fast, I'll just assume he took that. But they have a good attack going on currently. I'm talking about Providence. 779 got a bit stuck there behind all the tanks, but he got that arrows OD from Magic. Relate's also pulling at the same time. This
Chili
can be
using.
another standoff, but yeah, Chili is not gonna get his return. Tahoe is shooting him. OD's still on the ground. Helmet is probably gonna take this.
Helmut
This...
tries to save it for Fraud. Smart choice, I think.
Yeah, but you got no one to use it on. Maybe Relates will take, since he just used his Paladin OD. But he also doesn't take it.
Chili
Yeah.
will. The flag is still back in the base. Chili has to catch that real quick, I think.
They confused me with that OD box. There were like 4 different players who were gonna take it, and then they decide to save it, and then save it a little more. But they got that map control, so that allows you to do this kind of things. I think Chili can easily return this. Has to take out Dons, which he does. Element will shoot him, but that's not gonna stop him. And Helmet will get his first capture for Troublemakers. Nice return by Chili, and a nice capture by Helmet, who saved the flag for a long time.
Yeah, indeed. And now Providence needs 2 captures if they want to continue in this match. They have to win this round, so a big task ahead for them.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely really hard, especially since there's already 4 minutes played. Only 6 minutes left. That means they also didn't really save that many ODs. I only see a Paladin and Viking OD.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed, that's not enough to make a lot of captures. 779 now pulling in though. He's only on his own at the moment and gets knocked out fairly quickly. Tahu now also with his overdrive.
Yeah, but he is going from center, but he does get really far. No one sees him from Troublemakers, and he will pull his flag. I think he stepped on a mine, but he's still alive.
Yeah,
Hopefully he
repacked in
can
the
take
mid.
this repair. He does so. He will be on full HP. Got that OD from 779, what's gonna heal them. Looks
Fraud
like
with it.
they will actually capture this.
Yeah, 1-1. Fraud with a good OD there. I think a good OD. Supporting Chili, not doing damage to Don't though.
Yeah,
Don't using now.
don't use this Crusader OD. Freezes the flag as well as Fraud, so that definitely bought them some time to try to get this return. Tahoe is on almost full supplies. He didn't have Nitro, but got there just in time. Relates was trying to take over that flag, but they took him out. Nep was also shooting there, but didn't really help that much. So the score is tied now. Providence still have a good chance to make a comeback here.
Yeah, definitely. Only 1 flag needed.
Yeah, but they did use their Paladin and Viking OD, the only ODs they had at the time. So I don't even think they have a single OD. Maybe their Hunter does.
Yeah, Element only Element the Hunter, and also for Troublemakers only Nap and the Crusader. What's
Yeah,
he called again? Helmet. Oh, Helmet as well. Without an OD.
yeah,
So only Hunters.
yep. But in Red Alert, you don't usually see that many players stunned by Hunter D, since the map is pretty large. But right here, they have a really good chance. Magic with an Arizona D, which he just got, and they're pulling this flag through the canal side. Still gotta watch out for Helmet, who's gonna shoot them. But 779, still on almost full HP, is gonna get this capture. So they are really in for a comeback. They're already up now in score. Even though they were down 1-0 after 4 minutes, they made that comeback really quickly, but they gotta hold on onto this lead.
Yeah, this looks pretty promising. OD box has been catched by Fraud. He uses that right now. Element did a good Hunter OD, stopping that Ares OD and stunning one player.
Yeah, Relates pulling the flag now. Is going through center, is on low HP. Uses his Paladin OD, that's really risky, but maybe that's needed to get this capture. I don't know if he would have captured that if he didn't use, but at the same time that was really risky.
Yeah, indeed. Nap there using as well. Just trying to secure everything there. But it worked out, a tie right now. So Providence again needs one flag. Relays now pulling with Chile, both players without an overdrive. Relays does not really have any supplies left besides double power.
After capturing that flag, he went back straight in, even though he was on cooldown. 779 getting this return though, so this second attempt by Relates doesn't work out. But Toho and Elements trying to get another capture, because right now Troublemakers is back on the way to their victory, because if there are no captures by Providence anymore, that means Troublemakers will win, because they're up by 2-0 with only 2 rounds left, so a tie will be enough for them. Relates isn't spotted by Magic. Magic just sees him now after he's getting shot by him. But he got the support now from Toho and 779, who just spawned. Chili decides to use his OD. This can be a good chance, but Relates on low HP. Magic is gonna get taken out by Chili probably. He actually hides pretty well there, so Chili is not gonna get this pull. Decides to camp a little more behind the red house, but this doesn't result in a pull.
Yeah, Fraud once again catches that overdrive box. A bit lucky though. It was on the ground for like half a minute. 779 now using. They are going for that pull right now. Don't still has his overdrive. Element still in the attack. But 5 players in the base of Troublemakers. So hard moment to pull right now.
Yeah, and with only 1 minute left and an Ares OD that's probably gonna get used here. Fraud uses it now. There are 3 players there from Troublemakers. Relates, who didn't get the flag yet, gets still healed by it, but this Crusader D by don't stops them. Takes out 2 players at the same time.
Yeah, 50 seconds on the clock. Tahu with an overdrive still is like one of the last opportunities here, and he already has had a lot of damage repair already used. Nap at the same time pulling for Troublemakers. But it is still possible.
Yeah, they are gonna get this capture, so that means they will go into the 4th round if they hold on onto this lead for like 25 seconds longer. So only Chile and Relays probably will have enough time to capture a flag, but I don't think Providence is gonna give this away. They won here on the good base, but next round they still have to play on the slightly worse base. If they can get the good OD control, they might have a decent chance.
Yeah, what an ending here. To be honest, I don't know how that flag was not returned. Like, it looked like Troublemakers totally missed him.
Yeah, Nep was pulling at the same time, so they were also kind of focused on their attack. But at the same time, Providence was pulling as well, and they got this capture. With only 30 seconds left, they just got it in time, and they got themselves back into this game.
Yeah, and I see a lot of players of Helmet, of Troublemakers leaving. Helmet left early, but it looks like they are all joining in for round 4.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go back to their usual combos. Because Chili was on Viking, while Frat was on Ares.
Yeah, Chili and Fraud now both on Ares, so probably a switch coming up soon indeed.
Yeah, so like we said before, it's not that usual that teams switch their combos. And maybe they did it because they felt like they had the opportunity to do so. Because they won pretty confidently in the first two rounds. But here during the third round, they got beaten, even though it was only by one flag.
Yeah, indeed. Now the fourth round coming up. And as you said, Fraud on the usual combination, as well as Chili.
Yeah, and for Providence, they're still playing the same combos. I think that's a good decision. They did play good last round, so they should definitely play with the same strategy. They're still waiting for the OD box to drop. Might drop after the respawn. That would be really good for Providence, since that side is closer to their base.
Yeah, true. It is dropping right now. I think it's too late, but maybe someone
I
will do a
think there's
very
still enough
last
time
minute.
to take. We will have to see. It will
I-
be really close.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
style. That's Fraud. Fraud catched that overdrive.
Yeah, there was just enough time for him to take it. They also have the better base now, as well as a Viking OD, so that's a really good start of this round. Element's going straight in, but he's not gonna make it by himself. Takes the flag though, but relates there with Paladin Ricochet. Can easily take him out.
Was
And
that
now,
Celtic trick in time, though? That's the question.
wait, sorry?
The Celtic trick of Fraud, was that on time? He joined back at 9:58, so that means he Celtic tricked at 10:08. I think, right? It's exactly 10 seconds, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're talking about it in chat now, but I was more, my focus was more on who was gonna take it instead
Oh
of
yeah,
the
of
time,
course.
so I'm not sure if it was. But 779 might even capture this flag helmet with a Crusader D. Doesn't hit them directly, only hits element as well. And 779 gonna get his first capture of this fourth round for Providence. Really nice start. Rod also used this Viking OD, so they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, indeed. A dream start for Providence there on the worst base. But the difference is not that high. But a better start than this, you cannot really ask for. Another OD box dropping. Chile with a good position for that one.
Yeah,
Also, a big attack from Troublemakers coming up, it looks like it.
yeah, but Don't uses his OD, but Frat is still gonna take it in the end. It's also better for Troublemakers that their Viking took it, since a Viking OD is better than an Ares OD overall.
Chile are now using, supporting Nap, Helmet, and Relates. A pretty promising attempt.
Yeah, that OD came from really far, but Relates is pulling, but they gotta watch their defense as well, since Element is pulling. Frat uses his Viking OD that he just took. Doesn't see Don't, and Don't is pulling this flag nonetheless.
Helmet as well. Helmet as well, not noticing Don't there. I don't know what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, this is really a match of the standoffs, like we've seen in Iran before. Yet again, another standoff. You don't usually see that in red alerts, but this is one of the maps where it's really hard to return once it's a standoff.
Missy 779 now coming up to the base, but he gets knocked out already. Chile as well, trying to return. But yeah, for Providence, of course, the more time it will cost, the better it is.
Yeah, but at the same time, they gotta watch out, because if Troublemakers captures one flag, that means they're winning. I mean, they're tying in the round, but in the match overall, they're winning then. So Yeah, it is risky, this standoff. At the same time, it might be what they need.
Relay's now using his overdrive there. So
Yeah,
far, the defense of Providence has been really well.
yeah, Relays got taken out really quickly after using his OD, and Providence, who have a lot of ODs, are gonna use it now. I saw a Hunter OD, I see a Viking OD now by Toho, and this can be a return.
Yeah, flag has been returned and will be captured by Don't, and immediately after that 779 with a pull attempt. Magic with a wasted Ares OD, to be honest, but it doesn't really make a difference because the attempt still looks promising. Don't with a good overdrive, knocking out 2 players.
That's a really nice overdrive, but he missed his shot right after, so Relates is not gonna take him out. He got the help of Toho there, and Don't took out Relates in the end, and is gonna get his third capture. So in Iran, it was Troublemakers who was really dominant, but in Red Alert here, it's mainly Providence now who's capturing the flags.
Yeah, indeed. It's a totally different team, looks like it. And also funny because Red Alert has been chosen by Troublemakers.
Yeah. OD box falling now. Relates doesn't take it, but Nep can take out 2 players here and is taking the OD box again. Really nice usage of his OD. Trying to get some captures now because they're down 3 flags. If Toho won't be able to take him out because he is using hammer, he doesn't have that range. Nep will pull this. Aris OD by Chili is gonna secure this capture. Nep was on really low HP, but it wasn't enough for Providence to get this return. Frat yet again pulling. Providence have to watch out because now it's Troublemakers making the comeback, but Frat got taken out. Nep will take over the flag though. Elements shooting Relates now with the flag. Relates on low HP. They're gonna go for a drop off.
It looks like it will be slower, to be honest. But it
Yeah,
will
it
work out.
wasn't the best choice for like time efficiency, but they got it in the end. It looks fancy. Maybe that's also cool to
That's a
see
good
on
point.
stream.
That's a very good point indeed. But they are totally back in the game right now. Only 1 flag is needed to win this match overall for Troublemakers. They are turning this game around.
Yeah, and they also play on the better base still. But yeah, we'll have to see. There's definitely time for some captures. Maybe Providence want to play a little bit more defensively now, because 2 flags in such a short time, they kind of stopped caring about defense there for a second. OD box also falling toe is definitely not gonna take that. Relates will probably take it. Nep saved it there for him because Hunter OD isn't as good as a Paladin OD.
Yeah, and the OD control by Troublemakers has been pretty good, to be honest. They have catched like very, I don't know exactly the numbers, but definitely more than Providence.
Yeah, that's pretty nice by them considering the drop zone of the OD box. It's really far from the red base. But Frat using his Viking OD takes out 2 players, and Troublemakers is gonna pull this flag. Nep taking over the flag. Don't with his Crusader OD definitely want to use it here because Troublemakers is gonna tie this if Nep captures this flag. Nep gets taken out, but Relates taking over the flag. Also gets help from Helmet, and they're gonna make this a tie again. Even though they were down 3 flags, the score is currently tied again.
Yeah, very weird round, to be honest. I see a lot of players of Providence trying to pull here. Element using his overdrive. But he gets knocked out and is spilled OD by Magic.
Yeah, that Ares OD was peak. He's also not getting it back anymore this round, unless he takes an overdrive box, because there's an Ares OD doesn't charge in 2 minutes. Usually takes more time. And while it's the main source of pulling flags, it's almost gonna be a win from Troublemakers now.
Yeah, OD box will be dropping right now, though.
Yeah, and Magic is probably not gonna take it since he just got taken out.
Tahu, not focusing on that overdrive box relays, now pushing in for that box, trying to
Oh,
do use a take, but Tahu still with that catch.
Yeah, Toho was better off just faking it in the end, because he was going for the flag at first, but then he realized OD was dropping, and because of that, Relates thought he was gonna be able to take it, and so he decided to use, because he was really thinking he was gonna take that, but now he wasted a Paladin OD, and it was Toho who took it, so they have a Viking OD on their hands now. So now I would say they have a decent chance to come back, but Chile now with an Ares OD, there's no Hunter OD from Providence to stop this Ares OD, so Relates is gonna pull this, goes to the canal side, they got so much support, and the team from Providence is completely on respawn now, Don't is not returning this. They decide to go for a drop-off again. Definitely wasn't needed, but like I said before, it looks fancy, so why not?
Yeah, definitely they had the time for it this time. 4-3 right now. 779 will try to push here one last time, but it looks like it has been played. A 4-flag comeback by Troublemakers.
Yeah, if you can come back like this, then you deserve the win, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. The round definitely looked lost, and they had turned it around.
Yeah, a tie would have been enough, but they went on to win this round, so that means the final score in rounds will be 3-1 for Troublemakers. They have been playing really well. They kind of gave it away in the third round, but after a nice comeback in the fourth round, they still managed to win it. Really nicely played, and congratulations to Troublemakers.
Yeah, indeed. A 4-3 end score. I didn't expect this for a last round, but it was nice to watch. It looked like just a simple 3-round game, but on the end it was way more fun. So that's good.
Yeah, the first two rounds were pretty boring, but after that it got pretty heated between the teams. A lot of captures, even a standoff, nice comeback by Troublemakers.
Yeah, let's check quickly to the matches we will see tomorrow. Tomorrow, still for round 5, of course, we will see Homies versus Voltage and Do It versus Frenzy. So 2 interesting matches.
Yeah, for sure. I'm wondering how that's gonna end, but yeah, we will see that tomorrow. You can do the outro for me.
Yeah, okay. Casper, also good luck tomorrow with
Yes,
playing.
thank you.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hope to see you tomorrow and have a good night. Bye bye.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.